Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Old Try Hard Gaming with me, Roll Cage TV. They say of me, he does the best he can with what he's got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of background music, apparently. I've got my background music, I got the garage's background music. Oh well. Let's get going. We are on our way to pick up a trailer, which has the 4 remaining concrete blocks, and I've got a couple of wooden planks as well. Then I need to come back and get 6 more wooden planks, and then I'm going to use the other truck to get the 2 small pipes. Or maybe this truck, I don't know. The other truck right now has a big trailer, big semi-trailer, which is easier to maneuver. This thing is a pain, but yeah, this thing is a pain, but I know a secret for turning it around, so that's fine. You just winch side to side, and then it makes it much easier. All right, it's a long way to Tipperary, and it's also a long way to the gold mine. You don't play this game if you want to, if you have a need for speed or anything. There's only one person, I think he's from Russia, one person who has speedrun this game on speedrun.com other than the tutorial. There are quite a few people who sped ran the tutorial, but this one person did a speed run on full region speed runs. And I would love to see that, more of that. In fact, since there's only one, I could get on the leaderboard, no problem. Only difference is I'd have to sit there for one solid, 96-hour stream or something, not eat in 4 days, so that I could. Oh, it would take me more than 4 days. Let's see. Kola Peninsula took me about 120 hours or something like that. So, what is that? Well, that's only 5 days. I could do it. I could have the #1 top score for Kola Peninsula. I don't think he did that one. I think he just did the first 3 regions. I could have the #1 top speed run. I could be a speed runner as long as I could stay up for 5 days straight. Yeah, that would be rough doing Kola Peninsula. Obviously, the guy had notes with him. He was, he had it all planned out and the most efficient ways to go and everything. That's not something that I would be doing. I hated Kola Peninsula. A Muir, somebody said they've done a Muir. Somebody was just in chat earlier today. Said he'd done a Muir. Was it squirrel? Squirrel. Hey, I'm still looking for suggestions for new background music by the same artist. Crinklesmusic.com. Crinkles. Did I spell that right? Crinkles. It's in. You can type Xlam Music in Twitch chat, or you can go into any of my SnowRunner. Actually, any of my videos. Doesn't even have to be SnowRunner. In the comment section, there's acknowledgement of Crinkles Music. There's a link that comes up every so often in Twitch chat too. They have 24 albums, Soundtrack from a Box, volumes 1 through 24. I have licensed to 21 through 24, except all of my music pretty much comes from 22. So you don't have to buy the album to listen to it. You can listen to the whole thing if you go there. I would very much appreciate it if you could listen to albums 21, 23, and 24 and pick out up to 3 songs per album and send me in a suggestion. If I use one of your suggestions, I will give you a hearty handshake virtually, and I will, if you whisper me on Twitch with the information, I will make you a VIP on Twitch for a month. If you leave it as a comment in a YouTube video, I will acknowledge your contribution for a month in YouTube. In YouTube pinned comment or YouTube description. Probably a pinned comment. Time. Change the time. Morning. There you go. So yeah, the Mastodon doesn't get bad gas mileage. But I am going to fill up at the fuel station because it's right on the way. I would really like to get this task done during this stream, but I have this hour to go and then another 3 hours afterwards to go on the stream. By the time you are watching this on YouTube, it'll be coming up, starting the second weekend of January, I will be releasing SnowRunner videos 7 days a week, not just during the weekdays, but also on the weekends at noon US time. Also, I'm going to be streaming Legendary! You're here just to lurk. Well, I appreciate the lurk, buddy. I could give him an official shout out, but I have to take my hands off the wheel. Yes, I'm going to be streaming. I have been streaming this game on Twitch from 12:30 until about 7 US time on Sundays. I'm going to also stream a couple hours on Saturday to create enough content for the 7-day-a-week YouTube schedule. So the Saturday I'll be starting after my racing, so I'll be starting between 3:30 and 4, and then go for about 2.5 hours then. So go for another couple hours. So I'm hoping to get done by 6 on Saturdays, and I go till 7 on Sundays. So longer weekend streams rather than just the 3-hour racing streams. I'm also going to throw in a couple hours of SnowRunner afterwards. Drive-by. Oh, but I gotta mark the rest of the path. Might as well stop the engine here. And I do have my lights on, but it's dark. And it's morning, but it's still dark. All right, and I always mark my path because, well, one, it's treacherous. I don't know the paths myself very well. This is a blind playthrough, but also if people want to follow along at home, I've mentioned many times one of my pet peeves is people that tell you, I'm going to show you how to take the most efficient route to play this particular map. You know, I'm going to play this hardcore. I'm going to show you the most efficient way to play this map hardcore. And then they don't show you on the map anything. They just drive it. I'm like, you're not showing me stuff. You're driving. You're getting there in a very most efficient way. But you're not showing me how to get there in an efficient way. Because I don't know what tree you turn left at. They all look the same to me. Anyway. And yes, I bring that up at least once a stream. I apologize to any people that have been hearing me complain about the exact same thing over and over again. So anyway, I stream the way I would like to watch streams. I make videos the way I would like to make videos. I make hour-long Let's Plays. Well, just shy of an hour-long Let's Play on YouTube, because that's the kind of thing that I like to watch. And I stream without a webcam, without a face cam, because I hate face cams. And I also stream with a chat box, a subtle chat box in the corner. Because when I'm watching a VOD or watching a YouTube replay of a VOD, if the streamer is talking to someone on chat, I want to see what they're talking about. So I want to see the conversation. So that's why I do that. If I'm watching a stream on Twitch, I don't mind pre-roll ads as long as they're reasonable. But I can't stand when Twitch interrupts something with a mid-roll ad. A pre-roll ad is an ad you see when you first join the stream. Mid-roll ad is ads that play in the middle. Well, I don't want Twitch interrupting my stream with a 3-minute ad every hour. I completely lose track of what the streamer was doing. I ask a question, then I don't hear the answer, maybe. So I do not let Twitch run ads in the middle of my stream. What that means is I have to run ads myself during the breaks, and I also don't like to sit through 3-minute ads, so I run a more reasonable 2-minute ad every hour when I take a break. But that also means you're going to get maybe a 15 to 30 second pre-roll ad at the beginning of the stream when you first join the stream. And so I apologize for that. But again, I don't mind sitting through a short pre-roll ad as long as I'm not being interrupted. We'll see if I have enough fuel, or if I want to stop and swap trailers and get more fuel. I'm not playing hardcore, so I can get fuel anytime I want by, recovering in the garage, but I don't have anything with me. Sorry, hydration break. And any vehicle can attach a trailer, which is all but one of my vehicles. I can get fuel anytime just by going to a trailer store, attaching a fuel trailer, fill it up, and then sell it right back. Because I can do that in normal mode. I really love this game. I really love this game. I would not be expanding it to 7 days a week on YouTube if I didn't love it, that's for sure. And I love these trucks. This is a 612H Mastodon. I play with all DLC trucks, but a list of the DLC I have is in the YouTube description. I do not necessarily recommend that you get all the DLC, especially if you're this far along in the game. There's plenty of trucks you would have found, but this is one that I definitely recommend. And I recommend this cool paint job too. I love that paint job. I've got two of them, a pink one and a blue one. I keep scouring through when new DLC is released. I buy it because I'm a sucker. When any new trucks are released that are not just with regions, but you pay cash for. I haven't looked through the last two very much to see if there's another truck I want to add to my collection. I would not mind replacements for a couple of the trucks I have, not this one. But nothing's fallen off, right? I have to go in my initial world and see if any of those potentially. That stuff is heavy. And I don't dare unpack the cement because it could just slide off. Well, I guess if I got the ramps up, but it's not in a bed, it's in a flatbed, so it could easily slide off. And the wood doesn't save any weight when you unpack it, so it is just gonna be a slog. I was talking to someone who I rate a lot. It was used to play SnowRunner, but doesn't play anymore because he just found it too bored. And I said I was doing this Let's Play that's going to take me like several years to get through it. And he goes, "Yeah, because that's because that's because it's so boring or something." You know, it's like, no, it's just I love playing it. It's very relaxing to me. It's just that that's how long the game is going to take. Going through all 23 regions that have currently been announced. I would not be sad if they announced another 4 regions after that. Even though 23 is my favorite 2-digit number. You know, there's other good numbers. 27. Not a bad number. It's not a prime, but it's an okay number. It's you know, a cube. And then if you did 4 more, it would be 31. That's also a prime. That's not a bad number. That's not as good as 23. Especially in base 10, because the digits 2 and 3 are prime. You add them, you get a prime. You multiply them, you get a perfect number. 23 is the best number. Best number in the world. I won't sit outside with a sign on, in front of a table that says, "Convince me otherwise," because I'm not going to be convinced. Well, then, of course, that meme comes from somebody who's not going to be convinced either. So. Fight me over it. Well, I mean, not literally with, like, fisticuffs, because I'm an old man. I used to, be in pretty decent shape while in the middle age, but I was never a boxer. When I was at my prime, there's no such thing as MMA. That did not exist. Not in the West, anyway. If you don't hear me talking, I'm either taking a break to drink something, or I'm shoving pretzels in my face because I'm very hungry. I did not eat anything before the stream, which was a mistake, but I didn't take the time. I had the time, actually. But I didn't even think about it. I often don't eat before my weekend streams. I didn't have coffee this morning. That's why. I had coffee yesterday. I didn't have coffee this morning. Coffee would have filled up my belly. All that delicious coffee calories. I don't know how many calories in coffee. Artificial creamer, that would have filled up my arteries. All that non-dairy creamer. I like my coffee with a bunch of stuff in it. People say, well, you don't like coffee then. No, I like coffee. I like black coffee too, but that's not how I prefer it. I prefer it with stuff in it. Sweetener and creamer, and I mean, if I could afford it, I would go get expensive creamer. Or expensive, you know, like whipped espresso machine and steamed milk and all that stuff. I've got some sugar-free flavoring too. I don't know what flavor I use. Hazelnut, that's it. And no, it's not freshly ground either. I'm not a yuppie. I'm a boomer. I need to save my money. I'm getting there. I don't think I'm going to need to stop at the trailer store, stop to get fuel, so I'm just going to go right to deliver it. I've got to shuttle some trailers back anyway, so I'll have plenty of opportunity to stop when I'm empty. Oh, how far am I? Oh, I still got a ways to go. Let's finish. Whoops. Where's that pole? There it is. On the side of that pole, and then I don't know exactly where the trail goes, but it's somewhere like this. Somewhere in here. And I haven't even done the logging yet. The contracts here are so long. There's many of them. Even though there's only 2 maps on this region, it's going to be like Kola Peninsula. Kola Peninsula, oh, it's the first expansion map. There's only 2 maps. It shouldn't take nearly as long, right? No, it took me 130 episodes to get through Kola. But then again, that was a horrible place. Yeah. I was averaging 100. I was averaging 100 episodes, and each episode is just shy of an hour, 50 to 55 minutes. But yeah, Kola put me way off my schedule, which was part of the reason I decided to go to 7 days a week with this. Because yeah, I should be kicking the clutch more. Kola put me way off. This concrete is heavy. I haven't had this kind of problem up here before. I'm not going to unpack it, it's on a flatbed. I also do not have this vehicle. The one downside of the Mastodon, it's great through mud, but it doesn't even come with an option of chain tires. So I do have another vehicle that I keep chain tires on. Not a heavy duty truck though, but it's a light truck. It also doesn't have, my main criteria was stability. It's the GMC Brigadier. And it is very stable. It's also very light and fast. So it's good for the things that require light and fast, like contests perhaps, but I don't care what time I get in the contest, so that's less important. Whoa. Okay, let's just let gravity take me down. letting the trailer go downhill on its own, then I didn't have to jackknife it around that corner. Okay, I gotta look at this and see what trees does this cut down. Wow, I would have never guessed there. Like, is it through here? Is it around here? No, it's... Yeah. Would have not guessed exactly where that path is. But I did discover it. I just don't know how to mark it on the map. So it's very close in this way. That mark. Oh, I will be glad when this job is done. I will feel like I'm making progress. It's not that I didn't enjoy doing it and aren't enjoying doing it now, but it's a very long contract. And I know there's another one, at least one more on this map that's incredibly long. And then there's contracts that are going to involve me shelving between regions, or between maps. But I have all the tasks done. I have all the contests done. I just have to finish up the contracts, including logging contracts, which now there's all these new logging trailer things. Maybe that'll be a little bit nicer, easier. I love the fact that I love the logging. I played MudRunner. I love the logging. That's what turned me on to wanting to get SnowRunner. If you're not sure whether or not SnowRunner is for you, my recommendation is to pick up MudRunner because you can get it for next to nothing on sale. You can get it. Might even be on like the Xbox like free Play Store thing, or the same thing with PlayStation. I don't know. I don't pay extra for the. I have the Play, whatever it is, just the basic version. So I do have some games that I can play. I can play SnowRunner, just not with any of the DLC for nothing. So I guess maybe if you have that option on Xbox or on Play Store, if you've got the subscription, you can just go ahead and play SnowRunner, see if you like it. But MudRunner is so cheap. I know MudRunner you can get for like $5 on Steam and stuff too. So. Now I'm going to take a chance, and I'm going to sit here in these precarious rocks while I take a drink. MudRunner itself is a fun game. One thing about MudRunner is you can do the challenges. I've not been able to do a single challenge in SnowRunner. Those are the things you do to win, like little decals for your dashboard, bobblehead stuff. I tried and I couldn't do like the first two because those are used in MudRunner as tutorials to teach you how to play. So I thought maybe it was the same thing in SnowRunner. I started trying to do those, and it's like I have no idea how to get to where I'm supposed to get to. They tell you what the goal is, but you got to figure your way. One of them is you have to go down these cliffs or something, I guess, because I never could find a way down, and they're timed, and yeah, those are the challenges. I think when you go on the main menu, they say challenges. But the only thing you get for those are like dashboard items and a sense of self-worth, because you know your self-worth is, of course, completely tied up in how well you are, how good you are at video games, as it should be. Which of course is why I have no feelings of self-worth. All right, let's let's get these delivered first thing. A little bit farther. Okay. Stop the engine. Thank you. And deliver. I am delivering 2 wooden planks. Only 6 more to go. I am delivering oh, they already changed. Oh, that was the concrete blocks. They moved it on top for me. Okay. So now I still need to get 6 wood planks and 6 metal beams. I need metal beams too. Is there another part to this? Oh, for goodness sakes. I thought I was done with this. Reinvigorating the old mine. This is part 2. Metal beams times 6. Wooden planks. I don't see metal beams on the list. Did I already deliver the metal beams? I must have delivered the metal beams. It's not on the list anymore. Okay, so all I have left to do is 2 small pipes and 2 small pipes and 6 wooden planks. That's it. All right. So what I am going to do is, I gotta take this trailer back. I'm gonna use one of these trailers, but then I need to send a truck up here to take these 2 trailers back. And the same truck can't take these 2 trailers back. So while I've got this one, I'm going to drag the trailer over here. Too far. I don't know where it goes. Somewhere in here. I'll see the path. And sell one of them. I can't. I'm going to use one of them to get the rest of this, to get the 6 wooden planks, but I'm going to sell one of them. Which means turning this one around. And then tow the other one, sell the one that's attached to me, then pull the other one off. Towing is going to be interesting. Why did I go too far? Let's turn this baby around. And anybody that's watched even one of my YouTube episodes has seen this technique. I saw Rezvani on Wheels do it. He got it from Space Pirate, spelled with an 8. Space Pirate, I don't think does YouTube videos anymore. Rezvani on Wheels definitely does. He's working his way through the latest DLC, or the latest region right now. He also plays Roadcraft, which yeah, I'll start playing Roadcraft As soon as I'm done with this playthrough, which will be in 6 years, something like that. Get that more or less lined up. That will be close enough. Get this one attached, get the other one in towed position. Now let's straighten a little bit more. Okay. Attach the trailer. Attach the winch. And this was not put in the most convenient place. It's going to rub against that thing, but... Okay. Let's get going. Let's pull everything out of here. Oops, clench horn. Place to tow. I don't want to tow it too close. We don't want any monkey business. Okay, that's close enough. All right. Now, oh, I can't stop the engine, or I'm going to lose my... Oh, I already have it marked. Let's go. I should probably stay in truck view because this is some slippery areas. It is possible that the second trailer is going to try to pull me down over the hill. So, yeah, I have to be prepared for that. Let's hope not, because then to get the trailer, I would have to get the big crane out somewhere. Yeah, but I'm going to try to take this back while I still have a trailer attached, because I'm going to want to take the second trailer back regardless when I finish up this task, so... There's going to be some shoveling involved to get that other trailer. I don't know why. I really... It was not smart of me to use that other truck to bring that truck, recover that truck to the garage, the other truck, which I did, I think, in the last episode, the blue one. I could have just drove back to the garage, or at least drove back far enough to drop the trailer off here at the trailer store. Yeah, you got it. No problem. Easy peasy. I'm not looking back because I'm sure everything is fine with the back trailer. Everything is totally fine. Might not be fine now because I looked back. I can drop... I can unwinch the one trailer. The back trailer I can unwinch it at the crossroads up here. Then go sell the other one. Get fuel, of course. And then come back, attach it, and figure out where I'm going to get the wood. That's all I need now is the wood and the small pipes. I'm not using one of these big trailers for the small pipes. I would like to use the other truck for the small pipes. Can you get a small... Probably get a small semi-trailer, but then I'd still have to shuttle back and forth. But then I could use the other one, get the two small pipes, and then shuttle through this muck to sell the semi-trailer. There's no smaller semi-trailer. It's just another 5-slot semi-trailer. Then I have to shuttle back and forth. I really should have brought that semi-trailer back. Why didn't I at least bring it back to the trailer store? And I could have sold it, and then I could have, you know, then I could have recovered the truck. Why I recovered it there was really a mistake. It's going to cost me a lot of time, because it would have taken me time to go from what I'm doing now, to go from the gold mine to the trailer store. I saved that time, but now I have to take that, double that time, to go back and get the trailer and sell it. And I can't, I mean, it's more than that, because I have to drive all the way up here, which I wouldn't have had to do before. We've already been at a trailer store. No, that was a mistake. And I can't reconfigure this truck in the middle to put a low saddle on it. Try and get that back trailer someplace where it's easy for me to get to it, to attach it. And that's probably good enough. Yikes! And I don't have to worry about turning this thing around. I'll just sell it first. I'm gonna turn myself around, get the fuel trailer, come back out, hitch the other trailer, figure out where all the wood is. Know where this trailer is by heart. Repair from the maintenance trailer, please. Thank you. Refuel from the maintenance trailer, yes, please. But it's not the trunk spare supplies. It's what I actually need. Okay. Now, sell the trailer. That was really dumb leaving that semi-trailer there. No reason to do that. Somebody's just going to have to drive up here and get it. And I can't take the 6 wood with a semi-trailer, because there is no six. There's no. I can't do 6 lots with the semi-trailer. And I can't, like, tow one semi-trailer behind the other. Alright, let's stop the engine. Look on the map and see where am I gonna get 6 more wooden planks. That's 3 more framing places. And they're probably going to be 3 pretty inconvenient ones. Yeah, 1, 2. I think there's just 3. Are there just 3 left on the map? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 left on the map. Okay, where are they all? Those 2 are close together, but they're the most convenient ones to get from the garage. Okay. I knew I saw another. Maybe I was just looking at wood framing. There's a wood framing place right there? Okay. That's one. What's the other? That's the one. Okay, those are the 4 wooden framing places. Still wanted to stay on the map. I can easily get to this one. Which means I don't even need the truck bed. So let's do, then I only need to get to 2 others. Wait. Yeah, then I only need 4. So I can sell this trailer and get a different one. So I should take this trailer back. Well, I can't go that way. I have to go here. Back through here. And then around here, however. If I got the sideboard trailer, that's a lot easier to work with. Okay, put 2 of them there, sell the big trailer. Make it daytime. I'm at 47 minutes, which will give me just enough time to go back and sell this trailer. And buy the other one. Oh, sorry, buddy, about your sign. Oh, I clipped it. I don't know if I can go that way. I think I have to go back out where I came. Sell that trailer. I can't go that way, can I? Can I? It's blocked, right? I think I have to go back out through the swamp. All right, so buy the light trailer, which I can never see. The little pup sideboard. No, that one. Buy that one. Drag it over to where I had this one. Actually, I might want fuel too. I don't think I need fuel. Put a little bit at the side. Okay. Dash trailer. Now the goal is to get to the other wood, come back, deliver the wood, and then come back, pick up this trailer. Right. Well, however the path goes. Get this wood, come back, deliver the wood, then I need 4 wood, and then come back here, grab this trailer, and then grab 2 more framing places, which, well, this can be 1, and one of these 2 can be 2. I guess I'll leave the one closest to the garage for last. Okay, so that's the plan. And I'm over 50 minutes, so it is going to be time for me to take my break. But I'm going to get the wood done. And then I'm going to get the pipes done. And I might get the pipes done with the same truck and trailer because I've got exactly 4 slots, which is what I need. And then that semi-trailer will just be sitting there waiting for someone to come along and drag it back to the trailer store. I wish I could magically transport a truck with a high saddle there, but I can't. Whoops, what did I do? Took the brake off. All right, folks, if you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I got so much more to go. I got another 3 hours to go after this. If you're watching on YouTube, though, that is going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will be the next weekday evening at 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time. Soon to be every day of the week, 7 days a week at noon U.S. Central Time, which is almost always midnight in UK and almost never noon the next day in New Zealand, but it is plus or minus an hour depending on the time of year, thanks to daylight saving time. Thanks to all of you for watching. Twitch, once again, stick around. YouTube, next episode. Either way, I'll see you then.